The past couple of years, Ole Miss has continued to improve, and a lot of that is Coach Freeze, but with improvement comes expectations. So how are you feeling about Ole Miss's expectations this season?
We're excited right now about where we're headed as a football program. I think if you compare where we are now to where we were 3 years ago, you could obviously see that the expectations have changed. I think we have the depth on defense to really compete and carry our football team. And offensively, we have a lot of guys who can make plays. And with our fast tempo offense, we're really going to score points.
How you doing? With all the new quarterbacks in the conference, do you have anyone in particular you're excited to see on the field for the first time?
Not really. I'm just really ready to get ready. Working on Boise. We got a really big game against them. Over the last 5 or 6 years, they've won 80% of their games. So that's really a lot, and it just shows you that they're a program and they know how to win. So it's going to be a really tough game for us, but we just got to get ready.
CJ, year one, the year two, Robert Condici, what's the biggest development we're going to see in his game?
I think right now the biggest part of his game is just understanding the speed of college football and getting more familiar with our playbook and understanding that he really has to do his job. I think a lot of times last year you saw him try to make plays, and sometimes that kind of hurt us on defense. But he's a good enough player to where he can get away with it. But I think this year you should expect to see him make a lot more plays because he'll be comfortable playing in the defense, and he's looked really, really good.
Can you talk about playing in the SEC West? You can have a really good football team but not get a chance to go to Atlanta to play for the championship.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely tough. It just means you have to sharpen the focus week in and week out. You have to really have leaders on your team to hold people accountable and make sure that they're going out and doing what they need to do and focus on their job, and you have to do the same yourself. So I think playing the SEC West, it definitely helps you hone in on your focus.
Hey, CJ, talk about how your defense has progressed in the offseason this year going into regular season.
The offseason, we progressed a pretty good bit. We got a couple guys in who got some good work this spring, and Marquise Haynes, who's really going to be a good pass rusher for us. Fadal Brown was a guy who sat out last year, who's really going to help. Herbert Moore, another redshirt guy who's really going to be able to help us. So I think the transition, it's been really good. We've got a lot of good work this offseason, and we've got some guys healthy finally. Isaac Gross is finally healthy as he's been in a while, and we got to get Woodrow Hamilton back, but we got a pretty good bit of guys up front to where I think we can go compete with anybody.
Guess one of the terms that's always thrown around in college football is a team taking that step forward. For the program this year, what do you have to see to say we took a step forward?
I think it's defensively. I think us as a defense, we have to put the challenge on our back every Saturday to go out and to shut people out. I think we have the talent to do it. We have the people, we have the depth to do it, and I think our defense can lead our football team.